Best scene from Luckless Love. Exterior, Michelle Ryan's house, evening. Jordan walks up to his sister's house carrying a bottle of wine, and his nephew comes running out to meet him. Mason Ryan Reston, 7, is a happy-go-lucky blonde kid with freckles.
Uncle Jordan, you need to tell Mom she's wrong.
Jordan switches the bottle of wine to his other hand so he can scoop the 7-year-old up.
You got it, bud.
Michelle appears in the open doorway in her post-work outfit of jogging shorts and trainers.
Mason, stop leaving the door open.
You're wrong.
No, we get flies. Graham hates it.
I just promised Mason I'd say you were wrong.
Pumpkin loaf, I'm not wrong. Oil is made from dead dinosaurs and other organic matter. It's like the compost heap, only really compressed.
I'm not sure that's quite how it works.
Close enough. The key point here is that they were dead way before me, and I'm not responsible for dead brachiosaurs.
Well, that's true.
Uncle Jordan!
Sorry, bud. I'll back you on the broccoli, but not the brachiosaur.
Mason shakes his head and wriggles out of Jordan's grasp.
I'm gonna play horse without you.
Mason stalks past his mother with his nose in the air.
That'll show you. Come on in.
Interior, Michelle's kitchen, continuous. Jordan and Michelle enter the kitchen, where Graham Reston, 37, is preparing dinner. Graham is a 6'3", lanky teacher/basketball coach with a sprinkle of gray in his beard and hair, and a natural, unforced coach's enthusiasm.
Hey, I'm about to do manly grilling things. Grab a beer, unless you brought wine.
Jordan hoists the bottle in response.
My man. Pop her open while I get these on the grill.
Graham takes his platter of undefined meats out to the patio, while Jordan scrounges for a wine opener. Michelle grabs a beer from the fridge and checks the vegetables in the oven.
So, how did it go at work?
Jordan stops mid-turn on the corkscrew with a sigh.
That good.
You remember Simone?
The girl you were a complete jerk to? She stopped in to grab some stuff out of the motorhome. I have to say, she seemed really sweet. And it turns out she doesn't have the cash to fix the motorhome, by the way, so she was out job hunting today. Let me know if you know anyone who needs help during the festival.
She got a job.
That's great. Where at?
Winery.
She's the one who got hired?
Yeah, and after I talked to you, I went storming up to the office to talk to Mateo.
Oh, dear. I'm not sure I like where this is going.
I told her she wasn't supposed to be here.
Jordan, why would you say that?
I don't know. I was mad at Mateo when she was giving me the stink eye, and I just meant... I don't know what I meant. But that's what came out, and she looked really hurt.
Jordan.
I know. I'm a horrible person.
Well, did you apologize?
I tried to take it back, and then I turned tail and ran before I could say anything else.
Michelle laughs.
Michelle, it's not funny. I feel like such a jerk. I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Well, start by apologizing.
What am I even supposed to say?
Jordan grabs glasses from a cupboard. Graham comes back in.
Say what to who?
My genius baby brother managed to insult the pretty new girl who's working at the winery.
Smooth move.
Graham shoves a slice of cheese from the plate on the counter into his mouth.
I'm using those.
You always got an extra.
Robin Ryan Reston, 9, enters the kitchen. Her hair in 2 French braids and a book in her hand.
Dad, don't talk with your mouth full.
Is that a new library book?
Yes?
No more library fines. Not all books are your books. You have to give them back.
I give them back.
Eventually.
Jordan and Graham both chuckle.
You two are not helping.
Hey, Robin, go check my jacket pocket. I think there might be an Amazon card in it for you.
Robin squeals and runs into the hall. Michelle gives him the eye. Jordan hands a glass of wine to Graham.
It's like $10.
I worry that someday she's going to end up in a house with nothing but books in it, wandering around in stretched out cardigans and leaving empty teacups everywhere.
I think that's just called being a librarian, and I believe that many of them live highly productive, almost normal lives.
Michelle, mid-sip, almost chokes on a laugh.
Well, if she actually had a library of her own, someplace else, I'd be happier. And if I step on one more dinosaur, I'm going to start chucking them out the window.
The Triceratops is a menace to bare feet everywhere. But didn't you buy him a plesiosaur last week?
It was so cute, and he wanted it so bad. Also, Jordan, you can't go around being mean to Simone. You have to go in tomorrow and apologize.
How did we get from plesiosaur to me and Simone?
You got tossed into the mom loop. Give her 5 minutes and she'll complain about your laundry.
I do my own laundry.
Great. Then you know how to clean up messes. Tomorrow, you'll just go up to her and say you're sorry.
Michelle, I'm not 7.
Mom, Mason jellied the computer again.
Michelle groans, rolls her eyes, and leaves the kitchen.
Did you really insult some girl at work?
She's just temporary help for the classic. But, yeah, I really was a jerk. I don't know if I should just avoid her from now on until the end of the event or try to actually say something. I feel bad.
If you really feel that way, then say something. Say it for yourself. Just know you tried your best. The game's not over just because you flubbed a shot. It's never too late to make a comeback.
You really are better at pep talks than Michelle.
She's more of a general than a coach. She'll get you to charge the enemy, but mostly because you want her behind you rather than in front of you.
Jordan laughs harder as Michelle returns to the kitchen.
What's so funny?
Nothing. How are the troops?
Spending her gift card? She's really excited about it.
Michelle drops into the kitchen chair and extends her legs with an exhausted sigh.
You know, those two may be the death of me, but man, do we produce cute kids.
Nailed it.
Graham holds out his fist. Michelle promptly fist bumps him, and Jordan laughs. Mason comes in from the backyard.
Uncle Jordan, aren't you coming out to play horse?
Thought you were playing without me.
You can't play horse by yourself.
I don't know what I was thinking.
Mason pulls Jordan out toward the backyard.
Jordan, shut the door!
Interior, Amante Winery, business offices, day. Jordan enters the main office and looks around. A note on the front desk reads, out picking up lunch.
Help!
Jordan hurries forward and looks through the doorway into the supply room. Simone is trying to hold up a box of pens that is threatening to spill off the top shelf onto her head.
Hold on.
He reaches around her to push the pens back up on the shelf.
I just wanted one.
Simone turns around and Jordan realizes that he's within hugging proximity. He takes a rapid step back, trips, and sits down heavily on a box of copy paper. Simone squeaks in horror.
Nope, I'm okay.
He flails around, trying to recover his dignity and balance. Simone grabs at him, and he manages to get upright. Then they're back to where they started. Way too close.
I'm okay.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
It was my fault. I had to look where I'm going.
Sorry.
Hi. I wanted to, the social media pages look really great.
Thanks.
I'm sorry about yesterday. I shouldn't have said that. That wasn't about you. I lost my temper about something else. I was a jerk.
I want to do a good job. I really think I can help. I'm not trying to be somewhere I'm not.
I think you're helping already.
Really?
All the social media stuff you've done already is great. I can't imagine what you'll manage to accomplish on day 2.
Well, I do have some ideas, and I had this great one for social media this morning. George gave me tasting training.
Oh, that's good.
But I thought he said that you were the one I should talk to for quotes about the wine.
Quotes about the wine?
Well, I want to do a famous quote series about wine on social media and intersperse it with quotes from us, the winery, about the philosophy behind the wines.
Oh, that's kind of a big conversation. I'm not sure I can squeeze it down to social media size.
No, that's my job. I do all the squeezing.
Behind Simone and Jordan, Laureen Cahan, 61, appears in the doorway. Laureen is the office manager and the grandmother of 3 who has seen everything.
I don't think squeezing is allowed during working hours.
Simone blushes and looks horrified. She takes the same awkward step that Jordan did earlier, almost pitches backwards onto the copy paper, but Jordan catches her.
We were talking about squeezing quotes down to social media size.
Uh-huh. Simone, honey, I've got lunch in the break room whenever you're ready.
We can talk about wine philosophy later.
Okay, see you later.
Simone hurries out the door. Laureen raises her eyebrows at Jordan, but doesn't say anything before following Simone.